Hi, my name is Kelly Amos, coffee due to my eye, and I'm a fitness and nutrition specialist. And today, for your tiny health tip, I'm going to tell you about how you can modify some recipes and make a healthier version of Hamburger Helper. It's a busy time of year, and I have a son that is in college and is a football player. He's pretty busy, and so I want to provide him with some easier, quick things that I know are a little bit healthier than ordering a pizza. So I posted some pictures of the things that I had made for him earlier in the week, and people wanted recipes. So the first one, what I use, and what I'm modifying is this book called Gifts in a Jar, and I've had it for years, and I love it. I am making the parsley pesto spaghetti mix, and so that's what this one is. And these do is that gives you all the dry ingredients. You put it in a jar, and then a recipe goes along with it as a gift. And then when you want to make it, you just add a few other things. So it's just like opening the box of the Hamburger Helper and pouring it into the burger. So with this one, I'm going to tell you what the recipe is, the original, and then I'm going to tell you the modifications that I made. This has 2.5 cups of spaghetti, a 1/3 cup dried parsley flakes, 1/2 cup blanched almonds, and a 1/4 teaspoon plus 1/8 teaspoon dried minced garlic, and 1 cup of Parmesan cheese. So how I've modified it is we don't eat, my husband and I especially, don't eat a lot of, I'll say I don't eat pasta. I don't make it, they eat it. But so as far as the spaghetti, rather than just getting some regular spaghetti, I saw this at the grocery store. And what I liked about this was that it's got a grain and legume flour blend. So it's made with lentils, chickpeas, flaxseed, barley, oats, and spelt. It also has a few other things in there. So a little bit healthier version of pasta. The other thing that I did, rather than putting a whole cup of Parmesan cheese in, I used 1/2 cup of nutritional yeast, that will be your bonus, and 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. So I didn't do the whole thing with nutritional yeast. So there's your modification in the jar. The recipe then, you just dump the jar in a pan with 1/2 cup of butter, and 2.5 cups of water, and then you just cook it. So you just dump it all in the pot and you cook it, add a little salt and pepper. So I'm not going to add the butter. Sorry, Sean doesn't get the butter. So that is the parsley the parsley pesto spaghetti. The other one that I made, and this is really good. This one I actually haven't had. This is the Santa Fe skillet casserole, and let me tell you the ingredients as it's listed here. Killer's on her way up there. She's got to go bark some ass. 4 cups of Fritos corn chips. 4 cups of Frito corn chips. 1 package of taco seasoning mix. Hi, Debbie. 2 teaspoons of chicken bouillon, 3/4 cup Parmesan cheese, 1/4 cup dry instant dry milk, and then 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. So what I did was I bake. You actually are going to get another bonus today. I bake corn tortillas, and then I just crush them up. So I just bake them on 350. You got to watch them, flip them over, kind of rearrange them. But then once they're crispy, just put in a bag and crunch them up. So they're all just crunched up in here, 4 cups. Significantly reduced the fat and sodium with that. With the package of taco seasoning, if you watch my tiny health tips, you know I make seasoning blends. So I already had my own seasoning blend of a Mexican mix, so I used that. And then the Parmesan cheese, with 3/4 of Parmesan cheese, I used 3/4 cup of nutritional yeast. And then with the instant dry milk, I have an instant non-fat. And then for the all-purpose, 1/4 cup all-purpose flour, I used whole wheat flour. So you could use whatever kind of flour that you wanted for that. Once you make this, really, you just brown a pound of burger. I would use turkey burger. Then you dump this in and add 2 cups of water, and just stir it up and just let it cook up. It really is really good. So now your bonus. What the heck is nutritional yeast? Nutritional yeast is something that if you haven't had it before, I was actually just introduced to it this last winter from somebody who's taking my classes, and you buy it in bulk. I buy it in bulk. It's cheaper that way, but you can get it in containers. So I have it in a jar here, and it's flaky. Kind of like fish food, but it's a substitute for cheese. It has a cheesy smell. You could use it anywhere. I mean, anywhere. And it has kind of a nutty flavor. You can put it on salads, you can put it on veggies, you can put it in casseroles, in dishes. So it is a complete protein. It has 18 amino acids and all of the 9 essential. It has fiber. It has bees in it naturally, and you need to check on the label. I'm so sorry about my dog. And I got a call. If you check on the label, it might be fortified with B12, and so just look for that. And you do need to look at the nutritional label because they're a little bit different. I'm really sorry. They're a little bit different depending on what brand that you're getting. It also has way less fat than Parmesan cheese, and it also has fewer calories. It has iron, it has selenium, it has zinc. It's good for your immune system. It's good. It helps to lower cholesterol, and it also helps to prevent cancer. And low sodium, no sodium. Like trace sodium. So nutritional yeast, that's the thing you're gonna start using. There's a little tiny tip. And if you have a couple of these in your cupboard, then dinner's easy. Dinner is easy. Brown some burger, throw it in there. A couple cups of water and you're good. What was your other? You got a bonus. Let me tell you this though. Cut these into sixths. And you can dip them in water, you can dip them in lime juice if you want, sprinkle a little salt on if you want, and bake them. These are your healthy version of tortilla chips. So if you're a chips and salsa person, which my family is, they love these. Plus they're a lot heartier than the other kind. So you can make a bunch of those up and keep them in a Tupperware or a Ziploc. So today was like huge tiny tip. It was major tip day. Don't forget to share the video and don't forget to comment. Are there any, Kellen, you should come over for dinner sometime. Anybody else? Yes, everybody can come to dinner. We should just have a dinner party. Thanks you guys. Have a great night and I'll see you tomorrow.